Hello and welcome to another episode of RedRazorWolf Plays Heroes of the Storm. Today I'm wanting to test out the newest hero added to the Nexus, Stukov. He's a interesting support. Sadly, the build that I like to play on him most got nerfed in the first round of nerfs, but I still want to show it off, so we'll see how this one goes. Looks like today we're gonna find ourselves on the Infernal Shrines. Girl power and Stukov. But yeah, the friendly team is Tyrande, Tracer, Lunara, Vala, me is Stukov. Enemy team is Nova, Rhaegar, Karazim, Abathur, and Asmodean. Apparently, oh yeah, level 1. This, I like to call this build kind of the lurking arm build. Even though this got nerfed, it's still my favorite talent at this tier. What it does is it increases the size of the lurking arm after it is sent out, but it does increase the cooldown of the ability, which can be kind of frustrating. But overall, I think it's still a good trade. So Stukov is a pretty interesting support in that his whole goal, doesn't look like we're having a team fight here, usually we do. Let's just go ahead and silence some people. Is to spread. Dang it, should have been able to save her. Get him, Tracer. Oh my gosh. This is going bad. Okay. Okay, focus. Back up. Back up. Yeah, I know. Asmodean's down there. Lunara's got to go deal with it. Okay. His entire goal is to spread these different pathogens, either to enemies or to allies. And when after being spread, he can use his trait to detonate them for an additional effect. Got you, Tyrande. You can see she's getting healed and I'm getting healed because the pathogens kind of just spread around. He's actually got pretty good wave clear for a support too. His E ability is this maw-like lurking arm that just damages and silences anything in this circle. And it's pretty good for clearing out a lane of enemies. You can see when I detonate a pustule that's on an enemy, it slows them down and does a little bit of damage. I detonate on one that's on an ally. Ah, crap. Yeah, that's not going to do well. It heals them for an additional amount, more than what it would have healed them for to begin with. You can see the little burst heal there. Be okay, Tyrande. You'll be okay. Gonna go mana up. Stukov doesn't tend to have too many mana issues, but when you're throwing all your abilities really fast, it'll start to stack up on you eventually. Ah, dang it, none of the Guardians are actually in my arm. But I can just let this hang out here for a second. Alright, this tier I like to take Vigorous Reuptake. It's a quest that after you detonate a certain number of pustules, it basically makes your detonation do a ridiculous amount of healing. Alright, Tyrande, Tracer, you got him. Come back in here, Tracer. Spread this around. Doesn't look like Tracer's going to get in here to spread this to us, any? I'm just going to put this over here to kind of ward those guys back. Ah, stop it. Get some more healing. Sometimes you'll see me doing that detonation even though it doesn't look like it's really necessary, just because I want to get the quest stacked up. The bonus off of that quest is really useful. Again, this is more of a zoning tool, just telling them, stay back. Don't want you in here. Slow him. Hey, good job. No sense rushing into that. Let's get back to soaking. Stop it, Nova. Stop it. Lunara is getting aggressive on me here. Give her a little bit of a heal. You can see right there. Quest stack. Didn't really need to detonate that one, but why not? So they have an Asmodean and an Abathur, so you can see they're going to get a lot of push in these off lanes. This might actually hurt me. Yeah, that's pretty painful. Can't just sit down in this lane like that. There's too much junk going on up here. We'll wait on my lurking arm to come back. This tier, you might have guessed, by the lurking arm build, I like to increase the range of the lurking arm. Allows me to hang way back and get some silences going. It's also nice to know that this does not take any additional mana. Once it's down, you can just kind of hang out, let it do its thing. Clear multiple waves of enemies at a time if you have to. It only takes mana at the initial use. It's pretty good. Not really the best solo laner in the world, but kind of want to be out there supporting someone. I feel kind of bad just hanging out up here by myself, but I can't let them get the EXP lead. There's a big disadvantage to letting your enemies take the EXP lead. Let's go ahead and blow that up. The auto attack is actually really strong, especially for a support, but it is super slow. So you kind of just want to go punch them once and then walk back. Then maybe wander up and punch them once and then walk back. Really want to go help someone, but I'm kind of stuck. Surprised Nova hasn't made a move up this way. And you can see I can safely clear this lane super easy. Just feel like I'm not supporting the team as a support, and I'm not getting any of my quest stacks. It's really bad to be off on your own as a Stukov. I should really be detonating pustules on people constantly. Maybe I should just detonate a few on myself. I've not been in this situation in a long time. Alright, there's Kerosene. I need help up here, guys. Can't do this on my own. This tier, I'm going to take Massive Shove. Both ults are actually pretty good, but I just kind of like this one personally. Dang, he didn't go the way I thought he would. Oh, just slap him a few times. You can see the slap there, it's pretty good. I'm going to detonate that. Oh, we got dunks coming in. Alright, we got some allies finally. Oh, nice stun. Get some heal spreading. You can see that one. Didn't really need to detonate. Definitely need the quest stacks though, because I'm pretty far behind. With the massive range on Lurking Arm, and kind of zone them back way over there. While my allies handle this shrine for us. And again, I did increase the cooldown of Lurking Arm early in the build, so it kind of sucks, but overall I still think it's a good trade for the fact that it spreads so much. I don't really understand what these guys are doing. They're lurking around over there like they want to rush in on me, but then they don't do it. So we can spread that up to Vala. There we go. Nice. Just going to send him back to our base. He's probably a dead man, hopefully. A little bit of fun with the shove there. And you can see I can do this all the way back over here. Just completely silence him out. Still silencing Rhaegar. Even though my allies have gone completely ham on me. Completely ham. I got you. Let's get this building broken. Really completely cut off our escape here, guys. And I'm gonna silence him so he can't dash out. Alright, this tier. I like to pick up Lingering Spines. This causes the Lurking Arm to actually stay on the ground for a short period after you cancel it. So now you can just double tap it to leave a little silence field on the ground and not actually have to sit down or anything. Dang, there's nobody over there anymore. Oh, there's a Nova right on us. Oh, you missed her, guys. Somebody hit her. Come on. Okay, now we feel safe to take this. Ah, didn't get it out fast enough. It's fine. Try to stop him from doing that. No time to help you, Lunar. I gotta help everybody over here. I'm just gonna have to let her get out on her own. It's going a little bit dramatic. Wanted to spread that heal, but I needed it on myself too quick. Things like I'm up to 31 now. This actually stacks up pretty fast if you can stay near people. Problem is I spent too much time alone in this game. I like to have this done by like 16 at the latest. We're still doing alright though. It'll be fine. Team doesn't have the best wave clear. Got Lunara though, she's pretty good. I can see Nova down over there, lurking around a little bit. Trying to keep them from dunking her, didn't work. Back up, 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 back up. Damn it. I don't have the beat the snap out of her. Okay, you go away. Could have been a kill. I don't care. I'm tired of dealing with him. He dashes up this way. He'll get silenced. If he doesn't, he dies on there with my allies. So go spread this to all my friends and get those weed quest stacks. Only 6 more to go. And you'll see the jump in healing is ridiculous once you get that. And really, there's only 2 talents I take on the heal, but it's still just a really good heal. I tend to focus heavily on the lurking arm. It's my favorite skill that he has, for sure. I see a Nova. Where'd she get off to? Not in here anywhere. Alright. I got Avatar spiked. I mean, do we push with this one? Yeah, so this tier I like to take Pox Populi. All it does is allows me to detonate it and keep the heal over time going on my allies, which isn't really that necessary, but it's kind of helpful. A little bit extra healing there. Why does he keep walking into those silences? I feel sorry for him almost. I'm gonna detonate this one just to get closer to my quest stacks. You can see how we keep the heal over time, even though I detonated. Didn't get much out of that Punisher. That kind of sucks. Not such a big deal though. Mount up and get out of here while it's still. Lunar is gonna wait for a gank. Just gonna go ahead and silence back over here. It'd be a shame if you needed to heal yourself there, Rhaegar. That should finally finish that quest. 1 level later than I would prefer. Usually if you're with a lot of people, you can get it done super early. I don't think that's really her. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna clear out this minion wave. Any enemies push up in that range, they'll get silenced. They deserve it. It's like Avatar's gonna... Oh crap. Sorry, didn't have it around. You're the only one I really wanted to heal. Alright, we got the keep. Let's back up. Guess we'll get the tower just because why not, but we didn't need to. Kinda stomping in this game, it looks like. Level advantage is a little bit ridiculous. We could probably just push in here if we don't get ourselves run over accidentally at any point. Nope, she's coming up after me. That's gonna hurt a little bit. It's okay. Ow! What the heck was that? Accidentally catch Karazim with the push. Oh no! Yeah, the dunk. Nice dunk.
A shrine gathers power. You will take it. Brutalize them.
Tracer's not even there. We could probably end this one at this point, I'm pretty sure. If we wanted to. Doesn't seem like they're too why is that hanging out? Doesn't seem like they're too concerned about it. Nope, that's dangerous. Maybe not dangerous for him. That poor man. She's not gonna let you go. He's probably got enough heals and shield from Avatar to get back out of there. I get that they're taking the camps, but there's an objective up. If you don't want to do anything, you could at least do that. Still not the biggest fan of any of his 20s, as most people have already heard. They're all kind of whatever. I usually just take the upgrade to whatever ult I picked. Get up here and help these guys out. Yeah, the only thing so far on him is I haven't really gotten the hang of the weighted pustule. I'm more focused on detonating and healing than I am on getting the slows, which would probably secure a lot of kills and whatnot. Seems like a pretty dangerous ability. But you see that I, watch that heal. Look at that, almost all of her health. Yeah, that's after you get that to 50 stacks. It's like a little Rhaegar ult every time you use your detonation. It's kind of ridiculous. But anyways, let's see if we can't push this one in. Get this done. We got a good arcane one, so that's good. Tracer's kind of doing tracer things. I've not really been too sure what she's been up to down there this whole time. I'll wait for the enemies to come on up on us and then create a lurking arm. Ow, come on, guys. Really? I was having such a good game. I think they AFK'd. I think they're out. Oh well, I guess that's GG. It was still fun for me. So yeah, that's Stukov and the lurking arm build. As you can see, works pretty well. I think I've only lost like one game as playing as Stukov so far. He's a super fun support, very interesting style. So yeah, the talent build I like to take on Stukov personally. I call it a lurking arm build. Level 1, you take growing infestation, which increases the size of the lurking arm, but also increases the cooldown, which is kind of lame. At level 4, I take vigorous reuptake. After detonating 50 healing pathogens on allies, it increases the healing dramatically. It's a huge power spike once you finally get this done. Then I like to increase the range of my lurking arm just so that I can kind of hang back and ruin people's day from relative safety. I like Massive Shove personally, but both ults are actually pretty good. They just clear enemies away from you because you have almost no mobility. So when someone like a Genji or in this game a Karazim jumps on you in the back line, you just shove them off, just back up. Lingering Spines is really good. It even pairs well with both of these. It allows you to persist the lurking arm after you've canceled it. So if you're in a game where it's just not safe to sit down and use it, you can just keep dropping it for a 1.5 second silence in an area, which is still really useful in a team fight. And then I usually take this tier, I'm still kind of working on. I usually take Pox Populi just because a little bit more healing while I'm detonating my pustules all the time. Well, that one's kind of still debatable to me. And then I just upgrade whichever ult I take because I don't find the third choice to be very good personally. Well, hope you enjoyed the video.